Hey guys, Cal here bringing you a video. This one going to be bronze farming. So I saw on my mini account that there are people in silver with a ton, let's see if we can see a ton of attacks, one, and a ton of defenses, one as well. Um, it might not be one in bronze, you usually see them in silver, but that's because they drop down and then kind of do their own thing. Yeah, it doesn't look like we have any here, but pretty much we're going to see how good this is. We're going to actually back out really quick. We are going to be seeing how much we can get. We'll say Dark Elixir with 2 army camps worth of goblins. So with 1 army camp in a normal base, let's say I'm farming in Crystal or in Masters, I'm looking at about, let's say, 500k each on average. So 500k, 500k, and let's say 4k of Dark Elixir. So that means that throughout this raid, I want to try hitting at least 1 million gold or 9,000 Dark Elixir within these army camps, for this to seem correct, if that makes sense. Because if we can't hit that, then it's not worth it. You might as well just hit 2 armies and get a big loot raid. So I'm going to try doing this live, seeing how long it takes. And pretty much how I've been doing this is, if it's not a base you want, you drop your hero and you move on to the next one. Let's see, this is a bit, there we go. So not something we want, drop it, leave. And we're starting at 5.9 mil, so 6 mil. So we want to hit 7 mil, I would say. 7 mil, and let's try hitting 10k Dark Elixir. And a 10k Dark Elixir would put us at 138,000. So this is not a base we want either. We'll drop once again, and we'll go until we find something. As you can see, these load screens are pretty long, and uh, if you are, I would say it's not worth it to do this if you can't sit for a while and play the game. What I recommend for people who can't do that is just going up in farming in Crystal, or going up in farming uh, pretty much as high as you can to get those good loot raids. This is for someone that can sit for 30 minutes and just slowly rack up, because you'll gain more over time within 30 minutes than you would in the 10 minutes you would probably just doing a normal raid, or maybe in 5 minutes in a normal raid, like you search a few times and then go. So still no luck for these types of raids, but I do know, because I was farming here a bit, that it is good. I maxed out my elixir quite fast doing this method, and I believe I got a good amount of dark elixir, so this would be good if it had more loot. But we're not going to be too picky. If we can get like 100k for a few goblins, we're going to take that. So let's see. So bam, we hit something good. So what we're going to do is we're going to focus the gold, because we don't need the elixir, and we do not want to win. So let's see, we'll come on this side, come in on this side, like this. We don't want to spend too much of our goblins. So let's see, the dark elixir is mostly on this side, so we'll drop in our heroes along with the Grand Warden. Drop a good amount of goblins, and then pop the tome so that they're protected and don't have to worry about splash damage, and then we'll dip out. So for 100 goblins we got about that much, so that isn't bad for what it's worth. And we're not going to make more goblins just because we want to make sure that we're using the correct amount. We don't want them to be made, But if you're on boost, you can pretty much farm infinitely for your 30 minutes and uh, get a lot of loot, I would say. So pretty much if you have the time, this is good. So we're 1/5 of the way there, which if you think about it, if we used 100, that isn't quite worth it because we would want to be 1/4 of the way there. But when it comes to the dark elixir, that was, I believe, 2k for 4. So 2k. So that would actually be we're not we're on track for the dark elixir right now. So we need to get at least that much per 100 goblins. But I think I overspent the goblins there. So um yeah. So I would say we might actually be on track because those types of bases I should have just dropped only my queen and heroes on one side and just made sure that we have one hero up and just kept attacking. But we're hitting the 6-minute mark, which if you're starting to get bored and you feel like this is a bit too slow, then yeah, you probably wouldn't like this. But if you're like, okay, I see this is fine, then maybe you do have the patience for it. This is a very patient attack strategy, and uh, that's about all I can say. I'm just going to keep talking until we get somewhere, which doesn't look like we're getting anywhere. I think I might switch to just regular searching, and instead of dropping a queen, because we might be dropping too low right now. That is also something to consider, but these searches are taking a while. And I'm surprised we see so many Town Hall 12s. I don't know if it's a lot of Town Hall 12s that we see, but it is definitely more than I would think I would see. So we're gonna do that, and for no, that wasn't as much as I thought, but we're doing it. Okay, so here we have 500k, and for that we can drop a few goblins here. Okay, so those ones will be hit, so we're gonna drop that like that. Very nice. And we're gonna let those guys work. Drop our archer queen right here. Hopefully she can shoot that dark elixir. Where's that king going? I have no idea where he's going. And pop warden. Okay, so they're out of range. Hit that. Bam. So for 40, we got that. And we're already halfway through our first army camp. And already halfway through our gold. Wow, another one. And halfway through our gold goal. So already we're getting some good raids. I will say this based on what we're seeing. If you're looking for dark elixir, this might not be the best strategy. If you're looking for gold though, if you're looking for gold and elixir, definitely, like we hit our goal. We hit the gold goal already at 10 minutes. So 10 minutes of farming. And bam. We're already there. So we get to hit another one. And I don't know if 10 minutes is a lot. I would say 10 minutes is reasonable. 10 minutes, not even one full army camp, and you reach a goal. I'd say that's pretty decent. And the normal, what's it called? Farming strategy I see is jibe arch, which for some bases, only some, I can see why you take jibe arch, because hopefully we can see an example of a jibe arch base, or something that I would think I would use jibe arch on, because I'm not the best jibe archer. I've actually never done it before. I've probably done it once or twice, and I just didn't like it. Um, However, I know that there are a lot of people that do like it, and maybe I'll put some more time into learning it. And here we're just going to sprinkle in some stuff to get these gold that are outside. And then we'll get this gold storage right here. Oh, hello, cannon. And let's see if we can get this gold. If the Tesla starts shooting us, we're going to dip. Okay, we're good. Another 100k. Let's see how much. So we're 37 away from using a single full camp. And I think that's looking good. Okay. Here would be, see, this one would be a giant arch one. Everything's in the middle, and yeah, that's about it. Everything's in the middle. And the reason why giant arch would be good here is the giants would allow you to essentially break in. Here, I have to kill that wizard tower right there. Okay, wizard tower is down, and then I have to drop in some goblins. And most people bring, what is it called? Lightning spells. I like the heal spells for the goblins at least, because especially with these low, you're only going to find low level defenses down here, and when there's low level defenses, they aren't going to push through your they're not going to push through your heal spells, and because everything is so low level, especially the walls usually, um, you don't really need to worry about the time wasted breaking through a wall. You don't really need those wall breakers because the goblins are so strong on their own, especially when you use a lot of them, because I believe they have the highest DPS out of any single elixir troop, and they have the fastest attack speed as well as the fastest movement speed. Like, everything about them is broken except for their health and the fact that they only attack collectors. But when you can heal through it and ignore that, they do get the job done. So here is another decent one, I would say. We'll just pick this off, and you can pick off this one right here. I wish that they went for any wall except that wall. Of course they take the strongest wall and decide to go through that instead of the easy walls, but bam. There we go. I forgot how much dark elixir we were at. I believe we were at 128. And now we are at 132. So we're almost at our dark elixir goal. And to be honest, I think that we might be able to hit 140. Okay, which would be crazy. This is also a crazy base. The question is, do we want to win? Because in order to get through, we'd have to dive through everything here. Which, I mean, we can do here. We'll just go, we'll drop a good amount here and then heal. And then drop a amount there. And this is all point defenses, so hopefully our goblins will be able to push through here. It looks like they won't be able to. So I think taking a win here isn't the end of the world. Especially that I don't want to make this episode too long. This is already 20 minutes. But I don't know about you, but I'm having a pretty good time. This 20 minutes has flown by relatively quickly, I would say. And just like that, we've doubled our, what's it called? Our gold goal. So clearly down here is very good if you're looking for gold, and it's very good, and it's decent. I won't say it's very good. It's decent if you're looking for a dark elixir, but you have to sit for it, and you have to wait. And I mean, if you're not doing anything like me all day, I wouldn't say I'm not doing everything all day, but when you have the time to spare, like right now, it's not that bad. Maybe watch a video. I can't really watch a video though because this is on my computer. That's how I record it. But ooh, okay. That is a nice space, if I do say so myself. So all this is free. So we'll just do this. We won't waste too much. There we go. And we'll let that work a bit. Okay, so here we're gonna wait for all this to go so we can time this really quickly. So what we're gonna do is we're going to king, queen, warden, pop king, pop warden, pop queen, and hopefully get this dark elixir. There we go, and dip out. Bam. Very good indeed. We're going to head out. So that way we should have only lost our king. And with that we definitely reached our dark elixir goal though. Now you could say that that one was a bit of an outlier, doesn't count. And that's a valid argument. And I won't say that that's false. But that's kind of what farming is. It's kind of getting lucky. And if you're doing as many raids as I am, and you're searching for, let's say 20 minutes, which it looks like this episode is going to be 20 minutes. I don't think it's out of this is such a good base. This is a Jibe Arch base, because I can't get through that with my goblins, unfortunately. So, that was a good base, but I can't do that one. But like, if you're searching for 20 minutes, down in Bronze 1, because I think anything lower than Bronze 1 is a bit overkill, because you lose trophies so quickly. I forgot where I was going with that. Oh yeah, because if you're searching for so long, you're bound to find something. Whether it be one or two, because you only need one or two big raids, and the rest are just small trickles. And then things like this. I would attack this one. I will. I'll just get this and then leave. Bam. I would have hit that one if I wasn't maxed out on elixir. I mean, I would have gotten like, I would have done more goblins there if I wasn't already maxed out on elixir. Well, let's see. This one, no. But I would say the more you do this, the more you will know what bases to hit and what bases not to hit. This is something I'm trying out, so I can't say I know all the answers. I might be doing this completely wrong and unoptimally, which I probably am. The optimal way is most likely the Jibe Arch way, because that is what all the Town Hall 12s are doing, or at least all the Town Hall 12s I see down here are doing. And I want to say that they know what they're doing versus me, who might not know. And here's another example of good base. One of the whales. Of course, this is for elixir, but it does have plenty of gold as well. And it also has a bit of dark elixir. Not a lot, less than a K, but enough. And then we're gonna trickle things in. Yeah. But this is pretty much going to be the video. I will keep doing the rest of this 140, but just so then if you want to stay and listen, I will not oppose it. But at the same time, if If you're tired, I completely understand. I'm not going to push this one through. I'm just going to take the 200 and dip. We have 100 goblins left, and we just passed the 20-minute mark. This is probably going to be a 30-minute video. Maybe I'll make it into part 1 and part 2. But because I don't think many people want to stay for a 30-minute goblin farming video. But who knows, maybe some will. And if you did stay this long, it is appreciated. But yeah. These ooh. Ooh. Imagine sitting on boost. This is non-boosted too. If I'm guessing most of you already knew that, but if you forgot and was like, there's no way a guy can attack for 30 minutes unboosted. You can with 2 armies full of goblins. I don't even have 2 armies full. I'm lacking a whole 15 goblins. Which I mean isn't a lot of goblins, but I'll say 15 can make a difference. Bam, we're at almost 140k. How many do we have? We have 58 goblins left. So we're just going to end this video just under 25 minutes. But I'll kind of ask a small question while we're waiting just to build the... At least think about something, or at least hear me talk for the last 5 minutes. Actually, we'll just attack this one, mainly because I'm tired. And we're about to cap out. We're about to max out our gold. That's crazy. I wasn't expecting to max out our gold. But it looks like it's about to happen. Here, I'm gonna do something fancy, right? They're going for the gold storage, see that? Drop the warden with them. And then, bam. So that they don't get hit. And steal that gold. Ooh. Galaxy brain play. But, back to the question I was gonna ask. I used to watch farming videos, and I would farm along with them, and it was kind of like a bonding experience, but I was like, not bonding, but it made it seem like I was farming with someone. I was wondering if you guys are doing that as well. Probably not, but at the same time you might be, and that is a lot. If only we had more goblins. We're just going to drop that, and then do that. Warden, Queen, and hopefully that's enough. And that is what we're going to end it on. I'll put in the title how much we gained. Probably that will be better instead of having to wait till the very end to see how much loot we gain. But we're going to let everything die out here. Soak up as much loot as we can. And then, yeah. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Warden, you take forever. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Let's look at the log. So, let's see. So, 2.5, 2.5. So that's 5 right there. And then that's another, that's 9. So right there, 5, 9. For those 3, just these 3 raids already, that was worth it. And that was within 7 minutes. And we did more raids, but of course we didn't see it. But with those, and this was the whale that we saw later in the video. So we clearly made the gains. So if you have 30 minutes to drop, I very much recommend doing this. You will gain loot with goblins. I would say do it, but only if you are Town Hall 10 or higher. I probably should have led with that. Because if you're a slow Town Hall level, you're not going to get anything. You might as well be pushing. So I'd say push until... I'll test it on Town Hall 9. But I would say push until Town Hall 10. And then give it a try at Town Hall 10. I'll also give it a try on my Town Hall 10. But it seems that it works at Town Hall 11 and it works at Town Hall 12. I did see one Town Hall 9 doing it, but I do not know if he was successful or she was successful or not. But until next time, I hope you guys did enjoy. This episode was slightly under 25 minutes, so that is about the time you should be looking at to finish an entire run. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.